Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel, the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of December 18th through 24th. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't for those of you liking and sharing the videos. Thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also want to give a huge shout out to all of the new and returning viewers and subscribers, and to my amazing channel members. Thank you all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. All right, so listen, you probably noticed that most of this day kind of an MIA. I finally got like a post up, but at the time of recording this right now, it is 11:02 p.m. Holy cow. So I'm hoping to get this recorded and up before midnight, uploaded and out to you all before midnight, but I still got a short and another video to record. So it's been a long day, lots of appointments, lots of things that need to be done before the end of the year, doctor's appointments, and just lots and lots of things for multiple people. So today was just nonstop from rise and shine to bedtime, basically. And here we are. So let's go ahead and see what's happening, going on, coming through for you this week in love, Aquarius. Now, it's interesting how this is coming through. The way that this is coming through is Spirit wants one of these, and 3 of these to tell the story of love for you this week, Aquarius. So at least that's what I've been given, unless something else comes through or shows up. That is what Spirit has indicated. Now look, we have similars going on here. 3 of the message cards is what Spirit indicated. Oh, Spirit wants them flipped over. Very interesting. Okay. This is, this isn't, there you go. Did you see how that flipped? It was like a flippy flap all over the place. Out of the norm. Okay. Out of the norm kind of reading here. I don't know how it's going to come through or what's going to happen, but interesting either way. Okay. The first card out here that you have is look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Oh my gosh, you know what? I was going to say, we watched Santa, is it Santa 1? Red 1 last night. Great movie. We enjoyed it, but this makes me think of that. Okay? Like that Red 1 being in that kind of snow globe kind of energy. For some of you, you may feel like you are in a snow globe kind of energy. Now, this also makes me think of like kind of the season and the weather that we're in right now. This is number 11. It's 11:04 at the time of recording this. I had to look. Once we started, it was 11:02, and now it's 11:04. Some of you have been wondering, you've got this little rainbow here. Some of you have been wondering about love. And if you are strong enough for it, and Spirit's like, boom, Aquarius, you are strong enough for it. Some of you have been wondering why it's eluding you, or why it hasn't gone deeper, or why it hasn't been super charged. Is the energy coming through here? It feels like you might be in a snow globe, kind of separated from everybody else, but Spirit is indicating that you are stronger than you realize. You are not actually in a bubble here, Aquarius. Some of you have been healing, and so potentially you've put a little bit of a bubble or a shield around yourself, but Spirit's indicating that finally, Aquarius, for some of you, finally it's happening. Love is on the way. It is on the way to you. You are stronger than you think. You have been in this space where Spirit is indicating, Aquarius, you need to allow for your inner strength to shine through. Allow yourself to let the bubble go, or the potential kind of barrier that you put up around yourself. Let it go, let it down for love to come in, and or for it to deepen. Sometimes we're in a relationship, but we really keep it surface level, like we're scared or we're worried about letting somebody actually in. And Aquarius, Spirit is indicating that before you know it, Aquarius, before you know it, you're going to be in a space or a place where you're feeling safe, where you're feeling comfortable. And Spirit wants you to know within this situation, within this moment, within this reading, Aquarius, when you come across this, that it is safe. Okay, it is safe. Now, some of you with this here, it's interesting because if you look at certain little, it seems like they're like shards. And again, it kind of goes with the season at the time of recording this, right? They look like there's little faces in some of them. Okay, so this may be what you are looking at here is faces of the past and holding on to, putting into a bubble or putting into a space, those thoughts, those memories, those people, or those pieces, parts, fragments of yourself, and not allowing the whole you to be seen. But before you know it, boom, Aquarius, it's happening. It's here. Okay, Spirit is bringing it in. You have the number 11. That is a number of, really, it's a master number, but also that ones are new beginnings. Ones are kind of this fresh newness, and Spirit is indicating this is a new chapter, a new season that is opening up for you as far as love goes. Of course, open the door, allow yourself out of the bubble, allow the guards to go down, allow yourself to let somebody in or people in, right? Sometimes it has to do with friendships or new connections, right? And boom, you'll see finally, of course, that you can be safe and feel comfortable within that situation, within that place. Okay, it says you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Aquarius, you see, finally, you're beginning to see that it's okay. For some reason with this, it's like you're beginning to see, all of a sudden you begin to see that it's okay for there to be a bit of a thawing out. It's okay to kind of come out of that space. Look to your inner strength. Know that you are stronger than you think that you are, Aquarius, and that you can allow yourself out. Again, that red one movie coming through, which is super interesting because I didn't expect it. We went and watched it last night. It's out on like one of the platforms or whatever, but we didn't realize it, and we went to the theater. We thought it was a great movie, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Probably one of my new favorite Christmas movies, actually, if I'm being honest. But it's all about, and in the movie, like I don't want to give away, but there's two people that are in snow globes that something happens. Okay, something happens within the one, and it actually kind of cracks and breaks and gets them out. And it's almost as if that is the energy coming through here with this like crown, which resembles pieces of ice or snow, or it could be even glass. But what's coming through is that there's a thawing out. It's a new season. This is the time of the season, right, that we're in currently at the recording of this. But there's a thawing out, Aquarius, and that is what is coming through. Like finally it's happening. You're beginning to see, it's almost like boom, it's in your face, not in a bad way, but in a way like you're like, oh my gosh, I finally see now, right? This has all happened, or this happened for a reason, and now I can open up and allow for somebody to come in. It's finally happening. It's finally here. I get it. It's that blessing that's being revealed. But there's also another blessing that is being revealed that you need to get ready for, Aquarius, because it's not coming through here, but it's almost as if it's going to come through a crystal ball of sorts. Okay, so get ready for that. Now let's see what you may be hearing over the next week. I love our deep conversations. They open up my mind. Now, also, Aquarius, what's coming through here is opening up your heart as well. Okay, so there could be deep conversations that somebody is very enmeshed in with you in a beautiful, positive, wonderful way. Okay, so this is something that you may hear come through or be said to you, or you may be saying over the next week. Okay, over the next week. It could be further out than that, but Spirit's indicating that this is starting to come through, almost like looking into a crystal ball kind of energy, and or releasing yourself, thawing out over the next week or beginning in the next week. Okay, as far as love goes, there are deep conversations that are ready to come through. There is a reveal that is ready to come through. For some of you, you might actually go and see a fortune teller over for the Christmas season, or it might be a gift to you or something that actually reveals love or information about love. Okay, but this is opening up the mind and the heart, allowing for some of the walls that have been built around to be released and or kind of let go of or let down. Okay, the next one says, you are so damn beautiful that I freeze in your presence. You see, the words coming through are exactly Spirit's indicating, right? That the message that has come through, Aquarius, is right on point. Freeze in your presence and fear making a fool of myself. Okay, so Aquarius, this could be a reveal, but you are going to be hearing in the next week just how beautiful you are, so damn beautiful or handsome, that I freeze. Or there's also the words, I adore you are coming through. I adore you so much. You're so handsome. You're so beautiful. Those are going to be words that you're going to be hearing, whether you're in a relationship or not. Over the next week, they're going to be coming through. Somebody is afraid of making a fool of themselves in front of you, of course. Now, also, for some of you, I'm actually seeing the flip side of this. Somebody is making a fool of themselves on purpose to try to get your attention. Okay, so you're going to be, whichever side that is for you, you're going to know which one it is, because it's going to be obvious if somebody's making a fool of themselves in front of you. It's to get your attention. Okay, you'll know which side you're on as far as that goes, but somebody's going to be showing up to do that. Now, this is where this is coming out to play here, Aquarius. This kind of thawing out, this energy of, you know what, you have been strong for so long. You can look into that inner strength, of course, but you know, you are strong, and you get to also be strong and be in that space of relationship, in that space of connection, in that space of feeling safe. Okay. Sometimes we can get as a defense mechanism, hyper independent, where we don't feel like we need anybody else or what have you. That can be where that energy of turmoil comes through. Spirit's indicating that it's being revealed to you this week and or beginning this week, of course, how your strength gets to be that blessing, and how you don't have to be hyper independent anymore, or use it as a, or have a defense mechanism that keeps you safe. Spirit's indicating that you're going to be seeing these or hearing these come through, of course, that are confirmation to you of the safety that you are in. Okay. The last one that you have is, I want you to be happy, even if it means being without me. You see, Aquarius, this is the thing. You have that fear making, right? And fear of making a fool of myself. You have the opening up the deep conversations, and you have, I want you to be happy, even if that means being without me. You see, Aquarius, for some of you, there is that energy or that potential for energy, spirits wanting you, of still having that fear, okay, of still not understanding why certain things happen or the higher purpose behind it. Even when it's revealed, sometimes we still don't want to see it, okay? Sometimes we close ourselves off to that energy and don't see it, and then we have those fragments, okay? So Spirit's indicating that there is going to be a point this week where there may be a person, for some of you, this won't resonate for all of you, that is like, you know what, Aquarius, I know that I'm ready for this. I know that the right, or they're going to be revealing, maybe that they're even a secret admirer, but they just want you to be happy. They want you to feel safe. They want you to feel comfortable. They want you to be able to be in a space where they want you to be like, bam, this is my person. Bam, I see you. Bam, I'm ready kind of energy. That's what they want from Aquarius, and or vice versa. It could be flipped. You could be the person that's in that space, but finally it's happening, right? Finally, I'm ready. They want that. But some of you may not be, and for some of you that may not be, Spirit wants this to come through still to confirm that it is safe for you to allow the walls to come down. You may not feel like it's safe just yet. You might need a little bit more nudging or what have you, but people, Spirit, you being happy is a high priority, and Aquarius, Spirit wants you to know that. But there is that energy coming through this week where you are going to be reminded you're beautiful. For some of you, it's going to shock you. Okay. For some of you, you're going to be like, wait, what's happening? What's happening? What is this? And it'll feel odd and out of place and off balance, even because you're not used to it. But Spirit's putting it out there, Christ, that you're safe, that it is okay for you to let the walls down, that it is okay for you to bring those pieces, like these fragmented little pieces, back together into the whole of yourself, and to allow somebody in. Okay? All right. I do intend that this resonated with you and for you. I'm going to leave it there. I do intend that this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit the like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. So at the bottom, Spirit was like, okay, at the bottom, you have the power. You intrinsically, I don't know why that word wants to come out that way, know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. See, Spirit wants you to know, Aquarius, that you are safe, that you can feel comfortable, but you also always have the power. Okay. So if there's moments where it doesn't feel that way just yet, right? And you voice that or what have you, right? They want to make you happy, but if they're happy, even if it doesn't have to do with them, even if they're not involved, they just want you to be happy. You have the power always, of Christ. So even though Spirit's telling you it's safe, some of you may not quite believe that just yet, and you may dip your foot in the, or your toe in the pond and stuff, and decide that you're not ready yet. And Spirit's indicating that's part of the journey, and it's okay for those of you that that's where you feel like you need to be. Okay. All right, that last little bit, Spirit just wanted that to come through. Some of you were like, well, but I don't know. So Spirit wanted you to have that little piece, last little piece, okay? All right. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.